And in this video, I'm going to demonstrate the primary asset label that are being used in the chunking process. What I'm going to do is illustrate setting it up for capturing all of the assets in a folder. Not necessarily what the asset is used, but that it will capture it by the folder. I'm going to, for this case, we'll choose the starter content and the third person content and say that if we put this in a pack file, I want everything in here and everything in here. So let's do that, make it part of the process. So the first thing we do is we get into the folder, and within the folder, we're going to say we would like to create a miscellaneous data asset. And that data asset type is going to be primary asset label. And I'm going to hit select, and I'm going to rename it while I have it handy, because that's always a good idea. Otherwise, you will forget and not know what they are part of. Starter content. Good practice. Okay, now it's just got default values. Now let me bring the window over so you can see it. The rules, that's a priority. Otherwise, it just kind of uses them in the order it needs it. So for now, you can leave it at 0. But if you really had to have a pack or a chunk loaded before another one, you could set priority. So I'm going to set the chunk ID to 1000 and 1100 respectively. Now, apply recursively means look for all of the other things it needs. If we were mapping a specific asset, it would be all the things needed for our map. In this case, I'm just going to look recursively within the folder, and now I need to tell it to look within the folder. And that means it's going to look at everything in the folder and everything within all the subfolders all the way down. And I'm going to go ahead and save this. Save. I'm going to close it. And there's my first primary asset label. I'm going to come here and I'm going to do the same thing. Again, I'm not saving my map yet. So I'm going to go and create my miscellaneous data asset. Again, I'll select it as a primary asset label. Excuse me. Select. And underscore third. Well, I'm going to be consistent. Third person. And we're going to open it. Again, I'm not messing with priorities, but I will make this 1100. Well, actually, if I actually make it 1100, I could have made that 1000. Both of these packs could have, all of these folders could have gone into the same pack. So let's say you've got a set of folders all over the place. You could say, I want them all to go into one chunk. So it's, yeah. Now, if I had a primary asset label below that in the same folder, things get a little messy. But at the top level, I could take 2 or 3 top level folders and make them all part of the same chunk ID. In this case, I'm not going to for illustrative purposes. I'm going to do a file save, and everything is all good. Again, I'll do my save all, and then I am going to go ahead and package this up. It should cook. It's the default. And again, I gotta create an exe for this. And we'll come back to this so you can see it when it's actually done.